Welcome back, deep divers. We're genuinely excited today as we take a deep dive into a sport that has, well, captured the imagination of millions around the globe.
It really
It's
has.
exhilarating, it's complex, and sometimes, for those just getting started, it feels a bit like trying to understand a secret language.
Mm-hmm.
Formula One.
Mm-hmm.
It's this world where just blistering speed meets really cutting-edge technology, and the drama unfolds at over 200 miles an hour.
And that's precisely our mission with this deep dive today. We've gone through a stack of sources, articles, research, our own notes,
Right.
and we're here to kind of extract the most important nuggets of knowledge from all that.
Okay.
Our goal is really to equip you, our listener, with the understanding to watch a Formula One race like a total pro.
Love that. A shortcut.
Think of this as your essential shortcut to being genuinely well-informed without ever feeling overwhelmed by the sheer volume of information out there.
Okay, let's unpack this then, right from the very beginning. What is Formula One, really? Because for many, it just looks like incredibly fast cars going around a track.
Yeah, that's the surface level view.
But it's so much more. In its simplest form, F1 is the absolute top tier of international car racing. You can truly think of it as the NBA of motorsports.
That's a great analogy. It really is the pinnacle of automotive competition.
Yeah.
And an interesting point about the name itself is that it gives us some crucial clues. The formula.
Right, the formula part.
That refers to the exceptionally strict set of rules and regulations that every single team must meticulously follow when designing and building their cars.
Okay.
This framework ensures a competitive, well, hopefully competitive playing field, while also driving just relentless innovation.
Makes sense.
And the one simply signifies that it is the highest, the most elite tier of competitive racing globally. This is where the world's best drivers, the most brilliant engineers, and frankly, the fastest cars on the planet all converge.
So it's not just one race, right? It's a whole series over a season.
Exactly.
The entire championship is made up of individual races, each one known as a Grand Prix, or Grand Prix for being proper.
Right, Grand Prix.
And these aren't just in one country. They're held all over the world. We're talking iconic locations like the historic streets of Monaco,
Classic.
high-speed cracks in Italy, Japan, even newer circuits popping up in places like the U.S. It's a truly global spectacle, moving from continent to continent throughout the year.
Absolutely. And a typical Grand Prix weekend follows a predictable yet always thrilling structure that builds up to the main event on Sunday.
How does that work?
Well, it usually begins with practice sessions. This is where teams get really crucial time on the track to fine-tune their car setups, test different tire strategies.
Getting a feel for it.
Exactly, and letting drivers familiarize themselves with the circuit's unique demands. Then comes qualifying.
That's the speed test, right?
Yeah, precisely. It's a critical session where drivers push their cars to the absolute limit for the fastest single lap. That determines their starting position on the grid for the main race.
Okay, so pole position and all that.
Mm-hmm. And during the race itself, drivers earn points based on where they finish more points for higher positions, naturally.
Right.
By the end of the year, these points tally up to crown two major champions. The driver's champion for the individual with the most points.
So it's star driver.
And the constructor's champion, which celebrates the best team overall, the whole operation.
So team and driver.
Yeah, and if we connect this to the bigger picture, these two championships really illustrate how F1 celebrates both the, unparalleled individual skill and courage of the driver and the monumental collective effort and engineering brilliance of the entire team behind them.
Speaking of monumental effort and engineering brilliance, let's shift focus to the actual F1 cars themselves. They genuinely look like something out of a sci-fi movie, don't they?
They really do. Almost alien.
Almost like spaceships on wheels. And their performance stats are just, well, mind-boggling. These machines can reach speeds well over 230 miles per hour.
Incredible speed.
And they can accelerate from 0 to 60 in approximately 2.5 seconds. That's faster than almost any supercar you can actually buy.
Yeah, the acceleration is just brutal.
And a huge part of this performance comes from their highly advanced aerodynamics. All those intricate wings and curves, they're not just for looks.
Oh, definitely not just for looks. They're meticulously designed to generate what's called downforce.
Downforce, right.
This essentially pushes the car down onto the track, creating immense grip. It's what prevents it from simply, flying off when hitting corners at those incredible speeds.
Glues it to the road, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. And if you've ever watched a race, you'll constantly hear commentators talking about tyres, or tires, depending on where you are.
Yes, the tires. Always the tires.
And a critical element that often goes overlooked by newcomers is why they are so crucial. Tires aren't just generic rubber circles, they come in different compounds. Okay.
Each designed for a specific purpose. You have soft compound tires, which offer maximum grip and speed.
The fast ones.
Right, but they wear out very quickly. Then there are harder compounds that last much longer, allowing for fewer pit stops, but they provide less grip, making them a bit slower per lap.
So there's a trade-off.
A huge trade-off. Choosing the right tire at the right time is a massive, intricate part of race strategy. It's almost like picking the right shoes for a marathon versus a sprint.
That's a good way to put it.
The wrong choice can absolutely make or break your entire race. It raises an important question every single lap, really.
And just to underscore the sheer level of advanced technology and precision we're talking about here, our sources reveal that each one of these incredible cars costs, wait for it, tens of millions of dollars to design and build.
Yeah, the budgets are astronomical. That's not a typo, tens of millions.
Yeah.
This immense investment isn't just for luxury. It's a testament to F1's core philosophy. Every single component, from the engine to the smallest winglet, is engineered with this singular, relentless focus on shaving milliseconds.
Tiny gains matter hugely.
Pushing boundaries, gaining even the most marginal of competitive advantages.
It's truly the ultimate engineering arms race, just played out at 200 miles per hour. The complexity and cost involved in gaining even a tiny performance edge are just, well, astounding.
Now let's talk about the people piloting these engineering marvels. The field is quite structured. There are 10 teams in total.
Currently 10, yes.
And each team fields 2 drivers, meaning you have 20 drivers on the starting grid for any given race.
20 drivers battling it out.
And you've probably heard of some of the big names in teams, like the storied Ferrari,
The Tifosi.
the dominant Mercedes, the Red Bull racing powerhouse, and the iconic McLaren. Lots of history there.
Decades of history. And then you have the superstar drivers. Legends like Lewis Hamilton.
A household name.
The current multiple world champion Max Verstappen, the incredibly talented Charles Leclerc for Ferrari, and the popular Lando Norris at McLaren.
Right, big personalities too. If you're looking for an analogy, Hamilton and Verstappen are very much maybe the LeBron and Steph of F1.
That works. Truly global icons in their sport, commanding attention with every single move.
Definitely.
So as we transition into the actual race day experience, the excitement really builds. The grid forms based on the results from Saturday's qualifying session, like we said.
Fastest at the front.
Yep. Then comes that moment everyone holds their breath for. The 5 red lights illuminate one by one, signaling the start is imminent.
The tension.
When they all go out, it's absolute controlled chaos into the first corner as 20 cars jostle for position, each driver fighting for every inch of track.
Must be intense.
Oh, incredibly. A typical race lasts anywhere from 90 minutes to maybe 2 hours total, covering a set number of laps. But it's not just about driving fast for 2 hours straight. Pit stops are absolutely critical strategic windows.
Right, the tire changes. And the pit stops are just astonishing. Drivers make these stops specifically to change tires, and the pit crew, this specialized team of around 20 mechanics, executes this with unbelievable speed.
It's poetry in motion.
They can change all 4 tires in sometimes under 3 seconds. The sources even mention a world record pit stop of about 1.8 seconds.
1.8, it's almost instantaneous.
That's a testament to incredible teamwork, precision, and just relentless practice.
It's truly incredible. And, behind those 1.8-second pit stops isn't just speed, but a highly calculated gamble.
How so?
Well, consider this. Teams are constantly running complex algorithms, predicting not just when to pit, but which specific tire compound might gain them a crucial fraction of a second over their rivals later in the race.
Wow, okay. Deep strategy.
Very deep. Beyond that, the sport is governed by a thick rule book. There are strict regulations and penalties for everything from speeding in the pit lane.
Can't speed there.
No, strict speed limits there. Penalties also for cutting corners or causing a collision. These infractions can result in time penalties added to a driver's race time, or even a drive-through penalty.
What's that?
That means a driver has to literally drive through the pit lane, obeying the speed limit, but without stopping. It loses valuable track position and can potentially ruin a race.
Ouch.
Yeah. So what's fascinating here is how adherence to these rules is just as critical to winning as raw speed or engineering brilliance. Discipline matters.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting for me. Beyond all the technical specs, the incredible speeds, the meticulous strategy, why are people so utterly captivated by this sport? What makes F1 uniquely exciting compared to maybe other forms of motorsport? It has truly become a global phenomenon.
It's truly the combination, I think, of so many compelling elements. You have the raw, visceral speed, obviously,
The speed, yeah.
and the intricate strategy playing out in real time, which we've touched on. Then there are the intense rivalries, like the ongoing one we saw between Hamilton and Verstappen.
That was epic.
It adds a deeply personal, almost gladiatorial layer to the competition. Plus, you have the cutting-edge technology constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible, which captivates people who love innovation.
The tech heads.
Exactly. And then you add to that the external factors that introduce unpredictability and drama, sudden weather changes.
Rain. Always chaos in the rain.
Oh, yeah. Rain can flip a race completely on its head, split-second pit stop mistakes that cost precious seconds, or even safety cars.
Right. What do they do again?
They're deployed when there's an incident on track, forcing all cars to slow down and follow a designated safety vehicle. This bunches up the field, erases previous gaps.
Resets things.
Exactly, and it often leads to really dramatic restarts. So if we connect this to the bigger picture, it's this rich, captivating blend of human endeavor, engineering brilliance, and high-stakes drama that keeps millions glued to their screens.
Exactly. It's basically a high-octane soap opera playing out at 200 miles an hour.
Uh-huh, that's one way to put it.
Incredible storylines, personal stakes, moments of triumph and heartbreak playing out every single race weekend.
Yeah, the human element is huge.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener, if you're new to F1 and want to genuinely enjoy watching it? Our sources offer some great actionable advice.
Good practical tips here.
First, maybe start by checking out race highlights. YouTube is full of them, and they give you a quick dose of the action without the full-time commitment initially.
Good starting point.
Next, pick a driver or a team to root for. It immediately makes the races more engaging and personal, gives you someone to follow.
Definitely helps to have a favorite.
Learn the basics of strategy, like how different tires work, the role of pit stops, what a safety car does, and you'll start spotting the drama and strategic gambles unfolding in real time.
You see the chess match.
Right. And honestly, maybe dive into the fan community. F1, Twitter, Reddit, countless podcasts. They're full of passionate fans who love to discuss every detail, making it a much richer experience.
Yeah, the community is very active, and that's exactly right. Understanding these fundamental elements truly transforms your viewing experience. It brings up a vital question, really. How does that informed perspective change you from just a passive viewer
Watching cars go round.
into someone who is actively engaged, understanding every strategic gamble, every dramatic overtake, and even every small error? It truly changes everything, elevating your appreciation for the sport's complexity.
Totally. And beyond the strategic nuances, here are a few memorable, sort of fun facts from our sources that truly underscore the extreme nature of F1.
Oh, these are great.
Did you know drivers can lose up to 3 kilograms, that's nearly 7 pounds of body weight during a single race?
Just sweating it out.
Yeah, from the extreme heat inside the cockpit, the G-forces, the intense physical stress, it's incredible.
Elite athletes, no question.
We mentioned pit stops, but just imagine that world record again. 1.8 seconds for changing all 4 tires.
And you miss it, literally.
To put that in perspective, that's less time than it probably takes to say pit stop. And the Monaco Grand Prix, one of the most famous races.
The jewel in the crown.
It's so tight and twisty through its city streets that overtaking is nearly impossible, which makes Saturday's qualifying session absolutely paramount for success there.
Qualifying is basically the race in Monaco, yeah.
Oh, and here's a wild one. An F1 steering wheel. The one with all the complex buttons and dials that control everything, from engine modes to tire settings.
It looks like a video game controller.
It costs about $50,000.
$50,000 for a steering wheel.
Just the wheel.
Those facts really do underscore the extreme nature of the sport and the level of investment. The physical demands on drivers are immense, absolutely turning them into elite athletes.
For sure.
The precision required by the pit crews is astounding, operating under just immense pressure. And the huge financial investment in every single component, right down to that incredibly complex steering wheel, highlights the relentless pursuit of perfection that defines Formula One. Every penny and every second counts.
So to kind of wrap up this deep dive, it's clear that Formula One is way more than just fast cars going around a track.
Much, much more.
It's this captivating, exhilarating blend of cutting-edge engineering, peak human athleticism, and absolutely soap opera-level rivalries
Uh-huh.
that keep you utterly hooked from the first practice session right through to the final checkered flag.
Well said. And you, our listener, now possess the foundational knowledge to truly appreciate the nuances of the sport. You can move beyond just being confused when tire talk comes up,
Right, or strategy calls.
or when a penalty changes the race dynamic. You're ready now to watch F1 with a new, informed perspective, understanding the why behind the what.
That's a fantastic summary. It truly breaks down how a newcomer can now spot those strategic moments that, previously might have just flown by.
Hopefully, yeah.
And as you dive deeper into the world of F1, here's a final provocative thought for you to maybe ponder. Consider how the relentless pursuit of marginal gains in Formula One,
Those tiny improvements.
whether it's in car design, driver fitness, or the strategic planning of a pit stop, how it really reflects this broader human drive for innovation and perfection that we see across, well, all fields of high performance and competition.
That's a fascinating connection.
It's sort of a microcosm of ambition, isn't it? Showing how even the smallest improvement can lead to ultimate victory. Something to think about.